aquí estamos con todos los regalitos ready to go. And it's a way of saying thank you. Thank you for being here. And it's specifically for the artists and the performers of the night. So the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter if you win or you lose, you know, the award, everybody leaves here feeling a winner.
Hey, how we doing today, y'all? My name is AK. Aquí nos encontramos con Liza Monet Morales, Queen Correspondent of the Gift Lounge for the Latin GRAMMYs 2021. How are you doing?
I'm so well, and I'm so excited to have LATV in the house. You know, every single year, the way that it works here, both for the Latin Grammys and the Grammys, is that none of the artists or the performers actually get paid to be here. So the way that the Academy thanks them is by creating this experience for them. So we open up the lounge during rehearsal. So as we're leading up to the big night on Thursday, aquí estamos con todos los regalitos ready to go. And it's a way of saying thank you. Thank you for being here. And it's specifically for the artists and the performers of the night. So the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter if you win or you lose, you know, the award, everybody leaves here feeling a winner. We can talk about Roku, which I'm loving, because as you know, all things entertainment and media when we're on the road, so whether you're in your hotel room or at your home, Roku has you covered with their streaming stick, 4K, which is great. And they could just, you know, throw it on. They can watch LATV Network anywhere they are, which is fantastic. And they also are giving everybody this popcorn. Don't get it twisted, y'all. We've all been like chomping on this, because the one thing you know when you're on a red carpet or even in rehearsals is you want that snack. When you think of MasterCard, obviously we know it's one of America's leading credit cards, but what you may not know is their creativity. They're all about creating that priceless element of it all, right? So what they did this year was create a unisex fragrance. So there's 2 different fragrances in here for a man or a woman that are perfect, total chef's kiss, for the winter in particular, because it's not gonna be too strong. It's gonna be more of a warm, and you even have a little bit of a fragrance where it's like citric, which I really appreciate. So they're giving everybody this experience on and off the red carpet, right? Is actually giving the Nest Mini to everybody, so you can go ahead and stream your favorite rock en español or your reggaeton music, which is here wherever you are on the go. But in addition to that, here at the Latin Grammys, Google's actually launching a special campaign that now you can use a hashtag to let people know that you're a Latino-owned business, which for me, right, I got super emotional because I really feel it's important for us to celebrate Latinidad 365 days out of the year. So you can let people know that you're a Latin-owned business, and you can also ask people to support, you know, especially small businesses. And then when we're giving shout outs to, one of the things I'm sure for you in your home, I always think of like, you know, hot chocolate when I'm little. But in addition to that, of course, a little Gamesa Maria's cookies, right? ¿Verdad que sí? So they're celebrating 100 years. And so they've created a limited edition box. And with that, they've actually had several different artisans create these limited edition mugs for everybody to enjoy. Yeah, so that you bring a little bit of Mexico home to you, which I love. And then they have a little vintage radio that you can have that's like Bluetooth, so you can take it on the go. Frontera Wine is here for us, and they brought, both a Sauvignon Blanc as well as a Cabernet Sauvignon. And what they're doing is actually pairing this with music. So they've partnered up with Spotify to kind of let you know with the wine, with whatever mood you're in, what kind of música.
Curated experience.
But that can see, like, is perfect for like a date night in. I was like, okay, I see you. I'm like taking that, you know, experience to the next level. And then we also have rizo. So you have those rizo curls, as do I, for all of us that are out there, you know, curly hair. I appreciate this company. It is Latina owned, which I think is fantastic. And it is, it's all about being wild like your curl, right? And really owning that unapologetically, ¿verdad? I'm like, we sassy. Yes, so they get you red carpet ready. May think you know Jose Cuervo, but this is like the Jose Cuervo like you haven't seen before. And the reason I say this is because this is a Respirado bottle that you're able to not only customize with whatever saying you want on the side of the bottle, and they do it in real time, but this particular bottle is actually part of the Reserva family, which prior to this year was only available to members of the Jose Cuervo family and friends.
Wow.
But they decided to open it up to the public to have you bring a little bit of tequila home, you know, with you. And then what you'll see is there's a special wall that dates back to 1995 when they actually started the Reserva collection. And every single year, for all my fellow Mexicanos out there, which I love, every single year they've actually contracted an artist out of Mexico City to create a special box that showcases Jose Cuervo up until this year. So you actually get to see the whole archive, so you'll see that wall. Wow. That's been a big place people have wanted to stop by as they taste a little bit of Jose Cuervo meat while we're here. So like I said, it's all about packing that experience.
Definitely.
So that when you leave here, you leave feeling like a winner.
Is this your first time being the correspondent for the lounge?
No, so it's my 13th year, y'all.
Wow.
13th year for Latin Grammys, and yeah, and I'll be doing it again for the Grammys. So I've been around the block for a few, and it's, you know what's really cool is being able to be backstage and seeing artists when they first start. So everybody from like Bad Bunny to like Becky G to, you know, I mean, the list goes on and on. When this was like their first award show ever, to then see them years later like come through, and it's like, oh my God, I grew with you. And so that to me, Sebastián Yatra, one of my favorites to this day. And I think the one great thing that I could say out of COVID that came out of is really seeing how we're appreciating Latinidad across the platform. So it doesn't matter what flag you fly, at the end of the day, when you're Latino de corazón, we really have to appreciate one another in that aspect. And that's something that I think LATV does really well as well.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Te diviertas, eh?
¿Verdad que sí? We'll see you on the red carpet, y'all. Bye.